Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a hot minute since I've had a video, and I think the last video that I posted was like the next 105 days, which I guess I'm technically still doing, but I haven't really been focusing on the same things. So what have I been doing? So let me back up to say, in the beginning of the year, I made a goal to only do the workout programs within Beachbody that I have purposely skipped because they weren't my jam or what have you. When really that was just my excuse because they looked too hard and I didn't want to do them. So I had started 9-week Control Freak towards the end of December. So I did that. I guess that went through February. So then the next program that I did was Transform 20 by Shaun T. And I had purposely never done that program because it seemed like all cardio. There's no weights unless you do the bonus workouts, which I would incorporate those because I like using weights. All in all, the program was super hard, even though it's only 20 minutes a day. But I didn't really get the results I was wanting because my nutrition was all over the place. Like, one day it would be great, and then the next day was like, nutrition plan, what? So after I finished that, I was super proud of myself for even finishing it. Like, I did not miss a day. I did not miss a workout. I did everything. And I always print like the calendars. This is the one I'm doing now, but I always print the calendars and I check off every single day. And so the next program, after I finished Transform 20, I had decided I was gonna do, drum roll please, 80-day obsession. What am I thinking? So I just basically went from 20 minutes a day to an hour a day. And I had really the time limit on these workouts. The 2 cardio workouts are about 30 minutes, but all of the rest of them are at least 45 to an hour. A lot of them are an hour long, and you are literally moving so fast to just get it under that hour. So, that's one reason that I had never done this program before. The second one is because when it first came out, I did try a couple of the workouts, and they use these sliders and these resistant loops and weights. Well, the loops like go around your legs and so forth. So they would roll, and I would get so frustrated by them. And then she was moving so fast, and so I was just like, you know what, this just isn't for me. This is too hard. I'm not going to do this. And then along with that, if you follow the plan the way that it was intended, there's a time nutrition piece. So if you know anything about me, or if you don't, I'll tell you, I don't do the portion control containers. It just does not fit my life. I have friends and people within the network and outside of the network that use the container system and love it, and they think it's easy and it works for them. Good job. For me, it does not fit my lifestyle. So I do not do the time nutrition. And even when this came out, it was the only nutrition program Beachbody had, but I still didn't really follow it. I would kind of sort of do it, but I never was really adamant about it. So this year I decided I'm going to do the 80 days, but I'm going to do the 80 days my way. And I follow 2bmindset. So that is the nutrition plan that I follow. And when I originally decided to do 80-day obsession, I had also planned on doing the 75 hard, which I have now decided that is not for me. The 75 hard, I think, is a great challenge, and it's supposed to be for mental toughness, but I think a lot of people were using it for weight loss, which was not what it was intended for. Weight loss is supposed to be like a byproduct. Like, you're doing these 5 things, of course you're going to see weight loss, but you're not to do it just for weight loss. It's to be a mental toughness. Just thinking about it and thinking of trying it for a week or something, I wasn't in it for the mental toughness aspect. I was really just wanting to do it for the weight loss aspect. So I just knew that was not for me. It was too restrictive, and ultimately was just going to lead me down a bad road of binging and what else have you, it just wasn't for me. So, but when I was going to do it, I chose 80-day obsession because 80-day 75, they're very close. You have to work out 45 minutes a day inside or outside. One of them has to be outside. You can look up the 75 hard, but it just seemed to fit really well within the 75 hard guidelines. So I was going to do it every single day. Well, the program is set up to do these 80 days over 13 weeks. So you do 6 workouts a week. 2 of them, workout 7 and workout 14, are both stretch days. One is a roll and release with a foam roller, and then the second one is just a stretch and release. So those count as 7 and 14. But after that, they're all just 6 days a week. You do the roll and release or the stretch workout whenever you feel like it. I decided to stay with not taking a rest day. That is not how the program is set up, and I am by no means, disclaimer here, am I recommending that you do what I'm doing. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. If you decide to do it, you're on your own, girl. I'm just doing this to see how it works for me. And it just happened to the 80 days when I started ends the day before we go to the beach in June. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to do this every single day. So that is pretty much what I'm doing differently is I'm following a different meal plan, and I'm not taking a rest day. So what are my goals with doing this? I set I think it's a realistic goal, but it might be a little high up there. But for me, I set a goal to lose 15 pounds. This program is broke up into 3 phases. So for me, I wanted to just lose 5 pounds per phase. So the phases, phase 1 is 26 days. And then phase 2 goes from day 27 to day 50. So 1, 2, 4 times 6, 24 workouts. And then another 30 workouts is in phase 3. So I don't think losing 5 pounds in 26 days is unattainable. I think that is a realistic goal. So anyways, let's get down to the results. I have just finished up phase 1, and here are what I didn't like about it and what I did like about it. So I'm going to start off with the positive, and the positive is I went in with thoughts that this workout was just too hard. There's no way that I'm going to be doing every single move every single day. I just thought this is just set up to be so hard. I don't know how anybody really completes it. And I was pleasantly surprised that if you just give yourself a little bit of patience with the loops, realize there's a learning curve with any new thing that you do, but especially introducing these loops and sliders and these moves. They're very different from a lot of things that I've done. You kind of got to go through the first week, get a hang of it, and then it's not so bad. It's hard, don't get me wrong. The workouts are very hard as long as you're challenging yourself. You can make them easier. I could follow the modifier if I wanted to take the easy way out, but I want to get the most out of it, so I'm really, really pushing myself. I also like how there's 4 weeks and she changes up like the rep scheme every week. So the first week it was a 2x15 and we went through the whole thing 2 times. Every workout, 15 reps, 2 rounds. The second week went to a 3x10 where we went through every round. So you did every workout 10 reps and repeated that 3 times. The third week, we were still in a 3x10, but the workouts, so like, I don't have it with me. It's on my tracker that I track my weights, what I've been doing. They're broke up into sections. So, one workout might have 3 sections of 4 or 5 workouts per section, and another one might have 5 sections with 3 workouts or something like that. So in the third week, we would just stay in a section, do, if it was five moves per section, do those 5 moves 10 times, repeat it 3 times, and then move on until the workout was complete. Same moves, just switching up how you're doing them. The fourth week, which I just completed today, we went back to a 2x15, but we did it in the same way that we did week 3. So instead of going all the way through the whole, like every single workout of that day, it was broke up into sections where we would do 15 reps of all these workouts and then repeat that before moving on. I really, really liked that because it took away like the monotony of some workout programs. And it also keeps you from plateauing. It keeps your muscles guessing. Now, some things I did not like about it. If you know anybody that has done 80-day obsession, I would almost guarantee you that everyone could agree cardio flow is the freaking worst. It is the worst. Like, I say it's probably the best because I hate it the most. It is so challenging, and when she tells you what you're going to be doing, you're like, oh, that doesn't sound that hard. It's so hard. There's 10 moves, and the first round you start by just building on. So you'll do inchworms. So you go down on the ground, you go to a plank, and you come back up, and you do that 4 times. And then on your 4th time down there, you'll do spider push-ups. And then you come back up, and then you redo that, and then you add on the 3rd workout, and then you start back from the top. Almost like the 12 days of Christmas, you know how you start off with 1, and then you go 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anyway, so you do till you get through all 10 reps, and it's so hard. And then after that, you repeat the whole thing all the way through 2 more times. So when you do it from 1 to 10, it takes 2, 3, 4 minutes maybe. It doesn't take a long time. And then you do that twice. So majority of your time in this workout is just the building on move by move. I know it's going to get worse in phase 2 because we go from doing 4 reps to 6 reps. And then in phase 3, it goes to 8 reps. So we're not even going to focus on that right now. We're going to talk about phase 1. And so that's my least favorite thing about it. I don't really like the cardio core, but I'm not a cardio queen. So I don't like cardio. So anything that even has the name cardio in it, I'm probably not gonna like. I'm gonna do it because it's part of the program and I need cardiovascular workouts, but I ain't gonna like it. What else? I thought I wasn't going to like how long the workouts are, but I actually kind of do. I'm in a different headspace than I was when this program first came out, where I didn't want to commit to that long of a workout. And now I'm in a place where it's like, I need this to feed my soul. Like, I need movement. I need something that's just for me. And an hour a day is not that hard. My daughter, she naps for 2 to 3 hours. So as soon as she goes down for a nap, I drink my pre-workout and push play, and I get it done. And then I still have time to eat lunch and do laundry or do the dishes or watch a TV show or whatever I need to do. So I still have plenty of time in my day, even with these workouts being as long as they are. Let's see, what else? So also in the program, following the time nutrition or not, it is very recommended to use the supplements. I use the pre-workout and have forever, for a long time. I really just love it. I have used the Recover, which is a Recover protein that's supposed to help with muscle soreness. I was in the test program of 30-Day Breakaway, which is the running program that they did last summer, and I used it then. So I had a little bit left over, and I didn't think that it was really gonna do that much, because I don't even know if I really noticed it before. But at this point, I'm lifting so heavy that my body is so sore that I was like, I have about 2 or 3 scoops of this stuff. I'm gonna use this for the next couple of days and see if I can tell a difference. And I don't know if it really does work or if it's placebo effect, but I felt better. So I'm using that now. Will I keep using it after this specific program? I don't know. It depends on what program I do next. But for this program, I'm gonna be using it. I also use collagen, but that goes in with my pre-workout. And then I have Shakeology. I'm not religious about drinking it, so I don't drink it every day. But if I get hungry, I try to stick to eating 3 times a day. If I get hungry between lunch and dinner, I will try to make it a shake. So that's pretty much all that I'm using as far as products. So today was the last day of phase 1, and I didn't take my measurements at the beginning of this. I kept telling myself, oh yeah, I need to do that, and I just didn't. So I did take them now, so that I can compare to phase 2 and phase 3, but I don't have anything to compare measurements to since the beginning of this program. But my goal was to lose 5 pounds, and I lost 4.4. Now, it might actually be more accurate if I tell you that tomorrow, but I thought, it's day 26. This is the last day. This is what I weigh. So I'm only like a half a pound away from my actual goal, which I'm very happy about. I'm not mad about that at all. Also, Sunday is my birthday, but tomorrow we're celebrating my birthday. So I'm sure there'll be a gain tomorrow, after tomorrow anyway. So I'll still have 24 days after that to lose the other 5 pounds. So anyways, I think that about wraps up the phase 1. If you have any questions, drop them below. If you want to see what I'm doing on a day-to-day, then follow me on Instagram. I'll put my handle below. But I post a picture and my weight every single morning, and it's on an 80-day obsession highlight. So if you want to see that, go over there. And then throughout the day, I post what I'm eating or what I'm drinking, or just kind of like my everyday life. So if you're interested to see how I fit all of this in and more of a day-to-day, then go follow me over there. And I will be back at least for phase 2. So if I don't see you before 24 more days, I will see you in 24 more days. So have a good night.